Hey everybody, what's up? It's Dan here, and today I want to talk about the difference between time management and energy management. A lot of people confuse the two, and it's been something that's been instrumental in my entrepreneurial career to get right, because I believe that you can't manage time. Time is infinite. Like this minute or these minutes you're going to watch this video are just going to occur. You can only decide what you do within that time. And what I've learned over the years, and it's taken me like 10 plus years to figure this out, is that it's more important to manage the tasks and energy levels of those tasks throughout your day than to try to just overly schedule and be super productive or whatever you think that is. So again, energy management over time management. So here's how it works. Time management is trying to figure out the productivity side. Energy management is saying, what is the energy involved to accomplish that task, and what part of the day do I feel would be the best to represent that? So here's how I do it for me. I always like to start my day with the best routine. I call it the morning ritual. And this always involves, just because of me again, everybody's different. I always go to bed somewhat early, around 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I like to get up early and go to the gym, because I know that if I go to the gym, I'm gonna have one of the most amazing days. I then spend time getting ready for the day. It's kind of like my planning moment where my willpower and my brain and my thoughts on what do I want to do that day are really the strongest. So I sit down and I plan my day. Now I usually get one or two what I call big rocks, and it's not my concept. Many people have written about this online. Many big rocks finish for the day in the morning. This is before anybody else, any other meetings that I scheduled. I try to schedule my first meeting at 10 a.m. with the team. Everything's done before 10 a.m. This is when I move the big rocks, so that if I get nothing done for the rest of the day, which I'm sure you've experienced, where at the end of the day you look back and say, what did I do with my day? You'll at least get that done. So I get those big rocks moving. Then I try to do paperwork after my morning meetings. Again, it's just the way my brain works. I just feel like I'm more detailed oriented right before lunch. I always have lunch with people. It's the only part of my day, because I have two small kids and I'm very involved in kind of spending time with them. Lunch is my time to interact with people from outside the business. Anybody who wants to reach out to me and have lunch, that's when we do it. And then after lunch is when I organize my in-person meetings. For me, it's a lot of phone calls. I don't like traveling or spending time in the car. I think that's a huge time waster. If you're that kind of person that always goes to errands, you really got to ask yourself, why do I always need to drive to go see somebody? What if I could get them to come to me? Or even better yet, what if we just did a phone call or shot an email? I think a lot of people spend time in commute that don't need to. That is my afternoon. So I keep the energy high, because usually at lunch, if you didn't eat something super lean, it's gonna have an effect. So I do my phone calls, I do my meetings, it energizes me. And then at nighttime, after I always get the kids and then bring them back and kind of feed them, bathe them, put them to bed. At nighttime is when I do my research. This is for consuming any content that might have came out through the day. I don't like getting distracted. I'm easily distracted, and it's probably why I spent so much time trying to figure out this process. So at nighttime is when I sit down and I read anything, I research stuff, I kind of go through all the stuff that I need to learn more about to kind of work on my day or my week or my month. And that is my nighttime routine. So that's how I manage the energy levels throughout the day, knowing who I am. Some people like to work late. I used to be that way, but it just seems when you've got human alarm clocks, you just can't do that as well. So for whatever it is for you, just understand that it's not about time management. You'll get way more done when you start thinking about what are the energy levels during the day, what is the most suited type of task that match those energy levels, and how can I put them and group them together so that I get those things done in that form. Again, my friend Alex asked me to do these videos. I'm going to do one a day for the next 30 days. Every Monday. I will see you next Monday, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what the biggest takeaway. Let me know what you want to hear from me. I'd love to understand that. So just leave a comment below, and I'll see you next Monday. Have an amazing week.